Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday night, June the 10th, and these are the charts of the day. Another interesting day on Wall Street, despite the indices not doing too much in terms of making additional progress. A lot of stocks we traded or looked at or have been looking at in some of our swing trades, many of them did very well today. I'm going to follow up with one of yesterday's picks, Achillean, because of the spectacular two-day move. I just wanted you to see what the chart looks like. Just a huge gap yesterday and a big run-up, followed by another one on even more volume, 73 million shares, in closing near the high for the day. And from what I heard in the after hours, it traded up about $8.01. Look at that. So, looking at the daily chart once again, it's had a big run-up into the resistance zone. There may be some more upside potentially to about 840, even as high as maybe 9.25, but you know, it's long in the tooth. Don't get too careless. And certainly this move here can easily get a pullback retest of the $6 range. AMCC upgraded today, and Advanced Applied Microcircuits, obviously after reaching the 15 range in October of last year, come all the way down towards the 830 range. In the last 5 or 6 sessions, moved straight up, moving average had turned up, crossed over, and it looks to me like the short-term target or some resistance is at 12, followed by 13. Somewhere in this area, we should see some pullback consolidation. But it could be the beginning of a new move based on the 3.6 million, the second biggest volume all year. CLDX, well, I'm really liking the way this is forming and looking. And that, my friends, is an inverse head and shoulders, almost textbook. There's the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder complex. There's a breakout on a good volume. I look for a minimum move to about the just under 19, about 1890, 95, and then possibly 20 and a half range. That would be my next target. But it's looking very good, and this whole thing could be a turnaround situation and a run up. The 50% fib retracement from the 33 area down to the 11 area. We'd get it up to about 22. DXN, well, it's a swing trade of ours, and unfortunately my timing is off because when it broke out here, it looked like it was going. Instead it pulled back, coiled, or wedged. Did hold support, and now it's moving back up again. Slowly but surely though, 5 days in a row up. You can see we still haven't taken out the 1142 range, but we did close over 11 today. Watch this one, next move is 14. Electronic Arts put a swing trade on it today on the breakout of the coil. I think it's going to go to 39. Secondary target's 42. Up in that range. We didn't mention this stock all day, but EDAP had a significant move a couple days ago, pulled back and tested right there, and moved up 3 days in a row with good volume. Today, 938,000 is the biggest volume all year. And it appears to me that this could be extending to 450. Beyond that, we may see even more so. But we'll take 450, fire zone, on the next target, 453.25. GALE. Now, with the turnaround, a lot of biotechs. This one broke the declining tops line here, pulled back to retest from the coil. Broke out yesterday, but didn't get through resistance at the 270 range, but today did. And when it popped through, went right up to 316, closed 313 up 45 cents. That's almost 17% and a whopping 12.9 million. So I'm looking for more upside. I'm not sure how far up we go, but we could see possibly a move into the, let's just say, I'm looking for 415, something like that. Up here. ISIS, also a biotech in a turnaround mode. It's interesting, when it broke the declining tops line, it backed off the moving average, the 50-day moving average right there. Then it snapped back at an inside day, and 2 days in a row back up. Today on 5.2 million, gets it up to the highest level in about 7 weeks. I think we're going to test at least 37.75, maybe as high as 38.5. But either way, that's my next target, and it's looking pretty good. Important break on a matrix service today. Here's your long-term chart. Look at this major base, and then this large run-up, consolidation. Looks to me like we have one more leg up. I could take this as high as 42.3, my next target. OMER had a breakout today. This junior biotech, rather than first playing catch up and turning around, is now breaking out to new multi-year highs. Having broken out across that level, pulling back, consolidating, you can see the resistance has been taken out with a thrust that could yield a move into the mid-channel line, taking it to about 21 here. Oryx. Now, Oryx broke out of a wedge, pulled back to test the moving averages, which are crossing over, and then has thrusted. Now, I'm hearing they may get a drug approval any day, which could explode the stock. You can see this long base for a couple of years now. We break out of here, we could fly. Keep an eye on that one. First target 11, and then we'll see what happens. OETI, big base over the years. The breakout recently occurred with a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the 5th wave was a spike up scalp which broke across key resistance. And now at mid-channel. Today was a good day for it as it reversed from 22.24 to 23.45 and closed 23.11, up 55 cents. But it looks to me like it wants to go up towards 26.7, my next target. RAX is acting very interesting in here, and I'm liking the way it looks. After a big gap here and gap there, and pullback, slow steady rise. It appears that the stock either is under accumulation and or could be taken out. I'm looking for an explosive move to 41, followed by 44.45. Radnet. Wasn't much of an up day, but you can see the little micro flag that's forming. And after breaking out and forming that kind of a pattern, I'm convinced we're going higher. I'm looking for $10 on this. Sanmina, up 6 days in a row, not by a ton. Today up 62 cents or 2.9%. Line steady, but we've broken out across key resistance. If I'm looking at the long-term chart, it is a good one. We could see 25 and then 30. Supercom, PCB, excuse me. It's thin, but awfully nice pattern. This white flag here is interesting. And now today's reversal to near the trend line and the moving average reversed sharply from 872 to 1006. Close up 50 cents or 5.23%. A nice reversal day. May mean that we're headed towards 12, my next target. Up next is UNXL. This is our last one for today. Pretty impressed with this move. I won't say I'd be all over it, but I would say that today was more important than any other in the last 2 days, even though we gapped up yesterday. Today blew through the 50, blew through lateral resistance, closed at the high for the day going away. Very well may see $10 or close to 11, or close to a short term where the next resistance is. But strong move underway right now in UNXL. That's it for tonight. I'll talk to you in our trading room tomorrow. Good night.